Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to Standard 7th. Today we are going to learn computer. Lesson number 1, Generation of Computer. Now let us start with first generation computer. The period of first generation computer was 1940 to 1956. These earliest types of electronic computers had processors made up of vacuum tubes. Rotating magnetic drums were used to store instructions and operations. However, the storage devices of these computers were not fully developed. Examples of first generation computers are vacuum tubes. Due to the use of vacuum tubes and other old devices, these computers were generally very large and needed lots of space. Additionally, they were very expensive to use and were likely to malfunction due to the heat generated. Vacuum tubes. The vacuum tubes allowed the ENIAC to perform about 5000 arithmetic operations per second. This may seem like a small number compared to the current standards, but was 1000 times faster than the previous electromechanical computers. Now let us study the second generation computer. The period of second generation computer was 1956 to 1963. They were transistors. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes, allowing computers to become smaller, faster, cheaper, more energy efficient and more reliable than their first generation preceders. Still relied on punch cards for input and printouts for output. Second generation computers moved from cryptic binary machine language to symbolic or assembly languages, which allowed programmers to specify instructions in words. High-level programming languages like COBOL and Fortran were used. Here are the examples of second generation computers: transistors, punch cards for input, assembly language for computing. Now, what are transistors? Transistor. A transistor computer is a computer which uses discrete transistors instead of vacuum tubes. The first generation of electronic computers used vacuum tubes which generated large amount of heat, were bulky and were unreliable. A second generation of computers through the late 1950s and 1960s featured boards filled with individual transistors and magnetic memory cores. They were first developed in 1947. Transistors are most often used to regulate the flow of an electrical current and to switch electricity on and off. Characteristics of second generation computers: smaller in size, faster to program, cheaper, punch cards for input, used transistors instead of vacuum tubes, consumed less electricity, used machine and assembly language, mainly used in atomic energy industry, developed from 1956 to 1963. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes. Computer became smaller, faster, cheaper, more energy efficient. Inputs were given on punch cards. Second generation computers moved from binary language to assembly languages. Now, in the next session, we will learn third, fourth and fifth generation of computers. Thank you.